Okay, I didn't start the clock in time, so you're just seeing the tail end of Valiant Conquest starts now. So let's see what the event page says. Okay, as you can see, there's just 2 kingdoms involved this time because it's our first one. In my older kingdom, it's 5. Okay, we've got personal rewards for points. You can gain points by killing enemy units. They have to be from the other kingdom. So we're in K179. If you kill any troops belonging to somebody in K178, you get points. Kill any soldiers belonging to somebody in K179, you get nothing, and possibly trigger a war between us and another alliance. So be very careful. The other way is resource points. This is actually how I normally get all my reward levels. Due to the ratio of, it's the same ratio of a number of resources in a location to the number of points you get. So it doesn't matter which one you gather. A full level 6 resource location gives the same points no matter what. Same for the other levels. Okay, there is also Alliance Expedition. Now this, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get there. I'm surprised they apparently haven't thought to. I've mentioned in other videos that some things like the time points required for time rift, and other areas are synced to your level. Higher level you are, the more points they are. Well, this 375 million is the points that even my Alliance of K85 needs to get. So I don't think we're going to get very far with this particular section this time. You can see here's a thing for personal points. How many you've gotten and how many you've contributed to the Alliance total. Here you can see, when people start getting points, what all they've done. And then there's personal rankings. Oh, wow. KBC has already gotten very busy. Oh, my God. We're not even 3 minutes in. Damn. Anyway, let's take a look down by Dragonia. Whoops, went too far. Yeah, you can see castles already burning. We've got a C-22 having fun. Any castle that doesn't have a shield is likely to get hit. So there's going to be a lot of people upset in the morning when they get up. Which I actually kind of hate because it's frustrating. I sent an Alliance mail, a couple of them. I have it posted on the bulletin board, nice big red. And yet you can see there are still plenty of people that aren't shielded, and they're going to wake up tomorrow and they're going to yell at me or be upset and stop playing, which is so annoying because it's just a shield, man. You can go to your bag, go to military. If you don't happen to have one, which granted you really can't get the 24 or 3-day shields, and you go to the diamond shop and you buy a shield and you use it. And particularly right now, it's a good idea because we've even got the Diamond Expert event going on, so you get points towards an event for it. But anyway, sorry, I tend to get on a bit of a rant about this because, as I said, as leader, people tend to yell at me about it. It's like, well, I told you, man. What do you expect me to do? Okay, so we have some attackers. I did drive one of them off already, but honestly, it's just not worth it because I can't stay here the entire event. And as I said before, I told people to shield. I gave them all the information they needed. And so Yeah. Anyway, so we can see that if we go to the Alliance Expedition, you can see that some people are getting their points. Ruckus must be attacking somebody somewhere. So, go them. Yeah, is he gathering? No, Sam is gathering. And you can see, I also wanted to point out, looking at attackers, trying to decide whether or not you're going to defend. You can see 22 million, and then this says 19 million. This 19 million doesn't include his troops, so that means he's got almost 4 million worth of troop might. That can be a good indication, good indicator to you whether or not you want to try and attack him. This guy's a C-22. Interesting, he seems to have about the same. And another thing I want to point out is because I did attack somebody, I lost my 24-hour shield. I should have just gone gathering immediately. I keep telling myself I told them, I warned them, it's up to them now. But this guy started attacking. I tried to reinforce, but I was too far away. And when I jumped, it was like, just screw it. I might as well just hit him because he'd already hit everybody. But because I did, I activated War Frenzy. War Frenzy, if you see, it doesn't include reinforcement. If you recon somebody, if you attack somebody, even as part of a rally, or possibly when it comes to locations, then it activates. But it does not activate if you do reinforcement. Now, while War Frenzy is active, you can't start a new Shield of Grace because I have a C-24. Mine lasts for a total of 13 minutes. It just ended, it looks like. So I can put on a new Shield of Grace. And then the other thing I want to point out is, I mentioned I'm going to go gathering in another kingdom. Because if I keep watching this, I'm going to keep trying to intervene. So you come here. And, oh, that's hers. Silly. Wrong button. That one. You want to hit the attack button. And then if you use this button up here, it will use a random relocate and drop you somewhere in the kingdom. You might end up by the ones. You might end up on the Blacklands. It's not worth it. I usually just go ahead and go to the diamond thing, and then this resource thing down here, pick somewhere. Ugh. Oh, I forgot. Newer kingdoms. The older kingdoms that I'm used to, everybody's clustered around the black. You don't generally see alliances out here anymore. So let's see if I can check another corner. I'll check the corners and see if I can find something that seems relatively empty. So you got alliance there. Check down here. Went a little too far, ended up among the 4s. All right, this looks like it might be somewhat empty down here. I'm not seeing anybody immediately there. So let's make sure I'm down in the corner again. Level 5. Let's find some level 6 spots. Oh, nope, there is an alliance. Okay, we'll try the final corner. And if somebody's already gathering here. Yep, there's an alliance there. All right, so I'm going to go catty corner to the guy who's already here. So we're not bumping into each other. And then I forgot to check this really fast. Not that. I want to click on my avatar. And I want to go to boost info. And I want to go to economy boosts and see Yeah, see, there's a big difference. I don't want to go for gold mines. I'm probably going to focus on iron mine because I need iron. I need lots of iron. I've got plenty of wood and food. If you gather too much, your troops eat it. So I'm going to focus on iron. Actually, I forgot to make sure I was in the right talent set. Let's see how that changed things. Yeah, gold's still lagging. So yeah, I'll focus on iron mines. I do have a gather speed up going. Oh, I only have an hour left on that. All right, I'll go ahead and swap it out so I don't forget. Okay, and then I will... Let's see. Click on something. Relocate. Confirm. You can see it said I can stay there for 4 hours. I have direct relocates, so I can use one of those. It reminds me again. 4 hours. Now, actually, I'm not sure how many troops I need to send for this. Nope, 15 is not enough. I use cavalry when gathering for this event because they'll, as I mentioned in whatever video it was where I covered gathering, gather speed is determined by your boosts. When I originally did the VC videos, I said something kind of funky in this at this point regarding gathering, and so I wanted to go ahead and fix that now. It involves sending troops. I've currently got a little over 16.5 thousand T1 catapults going to a level 6 gold mine, and I also have 15.5 cavalry going to another one. As you can see, they arrived within 10 seconds of each other. And you can see it's going to take exactly the same amount of time to gather. That was where I'd misspoken. I said something about they would get the same amount, and that's not what I meant to say. As you can see, it doesn't matter if you use enough T9 cavalry to gather a spot or enough T1 catapults to gather a spot. They still take the same exact amount of time. Which is why normally, particularly if a resource spot is close, that's really the big thing. I have enough troops now that I determine what I'm going to use to gather a spot depending on how long it's going to take to walk there. If it's going to take my troops, if it's going to take my catapults 10 minutes to walk there, then I'll probably use something faster. In events like Valiant Conquest, where I really need to get to the spot and come back as quickly as possible so I can resend them, I also in the Boneyard, I use the cavalry because there the travel speed is important. But most of the time, I don't particularly, just before I go to bed. It doesn't matter how long the march is. I'll probably use the T1 catapults because I don't care. I'm not going to be up when it's ready to come back or anything, so it doesn't matter to me. So I just wanted to clarify that because in the original video, I said it wrong. So back to the original. So I'm going to use my cavalry. Whoops, too many zeros. And then one more. Okay, and I can see... Anyway, So you can see it's going to take 3 hours for them to return. So I'm going to come here to my phone's timer and set it for 2 hours and 55 minutes. And that way I will return. When the alarm goes off, I'll come back here and do the next bit. I will close that though, that's annoying. So that's starting to how to begin the gathering in other kingdoms. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I've got the troops heading back. I didn't think this through. I'm so used to my other castles. I've got only an hour left in the kingdom, and it took almost 3 to collect those spots. So now technically it doesn't matter per se. I could go ahead and go for 6 again and get what I can. But then I'll be automatically relocated when the time ends, and I hate leaving unfinished spots. Particularly level 6s. 6s. Ugh. So, oh no, wait. I can't do gold here. I noted that earlier. So, I will find some level 5s and get as much as I can. Nope. Alright, yeah. I'm only going to get them about half done before I run out of time. Likely I'll go to sleep. And when I run out, the system will automatically, when the time ends, when this counter ends, it'll automatically take me back to my home kingdom with a random relocate. Now, as you can see, I got some rewards. Yay! So, as you can see, gathering 5 level 6 spots got me 37% of the way. So if I had done, you know, if my troops gathered faster, even with that, I would not, 2 sets of level 6 resource spots would not get me all the rewards. And when I wake up, I will do this again. I will go to another kingdom and send out my troops. I think if I do, let's see, what's my gather time at the, well, if it's, yeah, it's over 2 hours even for level 5 spots. But on the next round, I will focus on level 5s and just as I said, I don't like leaving empty resource spots. I think it's rude. I hate finding them. Why would I leave them for somebody else? But anyway, so let's take a look at my, that's what I've collected. Alliance Expedition. You can see this one requires 1,000,000 personal points and everything. So personal points, I've got enough to get through this third one, but alliance points were still lacking because, you know, as I said, we're a new kingdom. It's ridiculous to have the numbers that high. I mean, this is what the older kingdoms have. So you can see I've got all these resource points. No attack points. Some of my other alliance members have been having a bit of fun or getting hit while they're asleep. I told them. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more videos on this. So yeah, I mean that's this evening my, I'm not doing any attacking. I think I don't remember if I mentioned this before. I'm not doing any attacking with this castle because I don't, whoops, that's a reminder. One of my other castles, their gathered troops are returning. I don't really have the troops to spare. And in fact, we're going to be doing, it's 7 a.m. my time right now, we're going to be doing the gate at noon. I don't want to have to heal troops for that. So, I'm not doing any attacks in this kingdom, but in my other kingdom, in my other castles, I will be doing some raiding this evening. So I might do another video. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Other than that, that's how this event goes. And, you know, have fun. Okay, some commentary about attacking during Valiant Conquest. See, I don't care about making people burn. I don't particularly care about collecting resources. All I care about is getting my attack points for Valiant Conquest. So I don't go after the easy targets. Currently, we are working on this guy. As you can see, he's got somewhere in the area of 500 million troop might. I don't even want to think about how many troops he has. I never got around to reconning him. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Actually, no, I think Pima did a little while ago. So what did he find? Yeah, he's got all these troops. Oh, yeah, lots of catapults. So we have attacked him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And as you can see, even as of the last attack, he's wiping us out completely. This is the kind of thing we're sending against him. But we're still attacking him. Because, again, to us, it's not about setting people on, you know, it kind of is. We're going to feel so good when we finally take him down and he starts burning. But our primary goal is the points. And, you know, judging from the fact that he's not an alliance and he's away from everything else, it's a good chance he's probably inactive. And, I mean, honestly, even if he wasn't, that's one of the good things about Valiant Conquest, because everything goes into the Kingdom Infirmary. If he is still active, he'll get his troops back really easy. So, now this isn't anything against the people who do go for resources or anything like that. It's just not the kind of thing I'm interested in. And so if I'm the one picking the targets, this is the kind of target I'm going to go for. So anyway, that's how I deal with getting my attack points. If I don't get them through reinforcements, then this is how I get them. Good luck.